Welcome to 2K Sports. Still in the early stages of the season here, but some people are already talking about MVP and Rookie of the Year, Grant.
You know, I think it's a little early for that. I mean, those decisions are a long way off. But, you know, B.A., I guess it never hurts to take a peek.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. They've got Josh Hart. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. Here's Brunson. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Lively with a block. Russell against Brunson. Right wing. Davis a screen to the middle. And Davis slams it home.
Yeah, I like flagging that two-man game. It makes the defense have to decide.
Russell against Brunson. Launches a 3. And it's Brunson again missing. And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. 4-point game. Thompson passes to Lively. Davis against Hart. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done. I thought he had that one. I think he did too.
Here's Thompson. Another one falls for Dallas.
Thompson so pure as a shooter. I mean, he gets that mid-range look and he's not going to hesitate to let it go.
And it's Brunson again missing.
An 0 for 4 start. Somebody forgot to take this team out of the cooler.
The 3 ball. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
What determination on the boards. His work ethic really standing out right there. Well done by Davis.
Now here's Brunson. He's given them steady production. The Mavericks lead by 8. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. Well, right away, Coach shared his thoughts on Jalen Brunson. He said, quote, he's going to get hot. That's just a fact. But the moment that happens, we hope to trap him, double him, and throw water on that fire. There you have it. Sounds like Coach is hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst when it comes to Brunson. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, guys, the Knicks look to go a little deeper down their bench this season. To that end, they signed veterans Jordan Clarkson and Gershon Yabusele. They fortified their reserves, and they hope it will bolster their roster for another deep playoff.
Put them in good position. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Knicks trail by 11. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Marshall.
Westbrook continues to pile up incredible numbers. I mean, his intensity on a nightly basis is absolutely insane.
Well, Clark, when Russell Westbrook's career is over, how do you think he'll be remembered?
I call him 24/7 because he shows up the same all the time. Great energy, great production, stat sheet stuffer supreme. It was his work ethic and the way he brought himself to the game every single night. Very impressive.
Here's Westbrook, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
Boy, the passion Westbrook plays with is infectious. He plays hard every second he's out on the court.
Hardy, he's checked in for Exum. And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
And so it's Dallas with it, after New York picked up the 3 with their last shot. Robinson with a steal. And now the Knicks on the break. And Gafford with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Gafford. Flags checked in for Dallas. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Yabusele, he's checked in for Towns. Now here's Bridges. The D's right on him. Westbrook outside. Clarkson for three. Drains the triple.
You know, Clarkson really working on his range. defenses better wise up to it.
Pass the flag. Oh, from deep. Offensive board. Gafford. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Clarkson, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. From deep. And that one's good. Flag. Flag's got 10 points.
Yeah, count them up. Can't give Flag a look from deep.
Yabusele the screen. Here's Westbrook. Christie with some nice D.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Mikal Bridges.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
That one misses.
Yeah, just some missed opportunities at the stripe. Unfortunate.
And those can often come back to haunt you. They've got to focus and really make the most of the chances.
New York, again, can't hit. Here's Christie. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a... Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Hey, I know analytics shuns the mid-range game, but I tell you what, these guys have the shooters that can knock them down, and they're making it pay tonight.
Let's send it over to the sideline for some news on D'Angelo Russell. Allie, what's his status?
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Mavericks. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. It's not enough to keep this gamer out of action, though. He's making a go of it. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Yeah, my heart sinks for him. I mean, I really feel for him. It's no fun being hurt. Sitting out, you can't practice, you can't be part of the activity, you can't help the squad. But right now, he's got to take care of his body, get his treatment, and focus on recovering so that he can get back into action down the road.
So on the floor for New York, filling out the wings, Clarkson and Bridges. Guerschon Yabusele out there with Mitchell Robinson, and it's Westbrook in at point guard.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Robinson finds Clarkson. That three's off the mark. Dallas leading by 10. Here's Marshall. Connects on the 17-footer. Marshall's got 9 points.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The deep.
Pass to Gafford. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. The three from Thompson, another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA, and we might be talking the all-time list here.
Westbrook with the miss. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one, and that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. And that one's good. Thompson.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Washington's checked in for Dallas. Now here's Washington. 11 points in the game. And out of bounds. The Knicks will take it. And the Knicks making a change here. Bridges is checked in. Knicks trail by 18. Looking to get it going. Launches it. The shot misses.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And stolen by Brunson. Finished off the break. Brunson's got 7.
You know, once Brunson gets ahead of steam behind him, forget about it. Watch out, because he's an absolute terror when playing downhill in transition.
And Gafford gets it to go on the assist by Washington. And the Mavericks lead by 18. And the Knicks shooting around 35% from the field so far. Brunson way outside. Thompson pulls it in.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Gafford finds Washington. Outside Russell. Clock at 6. Gafford with a screen on Brunson. And the dunk by Gafford.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
Pass to Hart. And here's Brunson from the arc. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. They have a confident. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Well, it's not just about taking a shot. It's about taking the right shot. They've made a lot of good decisions out there.
Sometimes. And let's move on to the race for. Glad you could join us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. A fantastic game from Russell Westbrook in the And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
They've been the disruptors defensively, coming up with a lot of steals that have had an impact on the floor. Of the game.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Marshall's checked in.
You look at the skill set of Mikal Bridges, and it's shooting, the wing defense. Every team would like to have a 3-and-D guy like him.
Najee Marshall is out there with Max Christie. Then it's Daniel Gafford. Then it's Washington. And it's Davis in at the 4-man position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Marshall passes to Christie. Now here's Davis. The 15-footer, it's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And it's clear Anthony Davis welcomes the challenge of leading as the team's best player.
And it's a role he occupied in New Orleans. Now the opportunity to play more at the 4 spot. He got what he wanted and is ready to take the weight.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Jalen Brunson is the engine that makes this team go, and he has sacrificed so that the Knicks can surround him with talent. He said, winning trumps everything that I do individually. I'll do my part to help this team try to get a championship. It's all about the journey, and I'm happy to be a part of it. Back to you.
Putting the team first. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Brunson outside. Brunson again missing.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here, but he's battling, continuing to fight.
Outside Davis. And Davis slams it home.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Three-pointer, Bridges. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
He had 1 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
Pass to Davis. Washington outside. Here's Christie. On target from range. Christie's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. New York calls timeout. Hardy, he's checked in for Davis. New York also changing it up. Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Yabusele comes in for Hart. And Jordan Clarkson subbed in for Brunson. Westbrook gets the bucket.
Boy, and that's a big deal for Westbrook, because when he starts to knock down shots from distance, it really opens up his full bag of attack mode offense.
Here's Christie. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Marshall. Pass to Hardy. Fires from deep. Nails it from three.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Count it. Westbrook's got 7 now in this quarter.
Westbrook has really honed his ball handling skills, so now he's able to create very well off the dribble.
Hardy, the pass to Washington. Here's Hardy. There's the three. The rebound by Yabusele. Bridges outside. Three-pointer. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. They get it again. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gafford's got 8 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Yeah, canning it from the corner isn't as easy as Bridges made it look that time.
And for the Knicks, they're shooting 36% for the game. Not great. On the court right now for the Knicks. OG Anunoby out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that one's good. Flag.
And answering the call with his own triple. I love the competitive edge Flag plays with.
Westbrook, the pass to Clarkson. From outside, off the mark. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting it well at 59%. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Flag. And a moment to check out who New York has coming up. On Saturday, they'll go up against Franz Wagner and the Orlando Magic. And then Monday, they're off to Brooklyn to face off with the Nets.
Some might look at this schedule and already mark off how many wins they'll get. But I think that's a mistake. You can never take a night off in the NBA. Even the ones you think will be easy are tough.
The Mavericks lead by 21. Pass to Washington. Here's Flag. Anunoby covering. And it's Flag missing.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Clarkson for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Knicks trail by 18. Pass to Anunoby. Three-pointer. Knocks it down from distance. Oh, no. He may have gotten injured right there. Man, he's in a lot of pain.
Yeah, that type of injury is always worrisome. Hopefully, he's okay.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
New York making a switch here. Yabusele's checked in. Christie's checked in for Dallas. Yep, count it. Flag's got 25 points in the game.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Anunoby on the wing. Takes a three. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Gafford's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass heating. Has to Flag. 4-3. Hits a three-pointer. Flag's got 8 points in the quarter.
He really picked up where he left off in the first.
Kicks it out to Clarkson. Fires the three. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Clark, 51 wins for the New York Knicks last season. Their best finish in over a decade.
Yeah, and they got that done despite significant turnover on their roster, VA, making it even more impressive. And as they gel, the question is, can this team take the next step and contend for a title? I think they're certainly capable.
Yabusele outside. Back to Towns. Jacks up a three. Oh, the impressive range of Karl Anthony Towns.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Davis with a screen on Clarkson. Marshall can't hit.
Trying to match threes, sometimes you get too amped up, and it affects your ability to knock down the shot.
Towns for three. And again, New York with the triple.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Josh Hart's checked in for New York. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out." Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Anunoby on the wing. Fires for three. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Over Towns. Again, the miss by Dallas. Knicks trail by 12. There's the triple. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Pass to Hart. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Marshall. For Dallas, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this fourth quarter. Davis finds Gafford. That's in there. Davis with the assist. 10 points here for Daniel Gafford.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
And it's Clarkson missing. Dallas leading by 14. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Here's Flag outside. Hits the trifecta. Flag's got 12 points in just the second half.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Shots good by Hart.
Well, you love seeing that from Hart. Great exuberance and enthusiasm out there on the court.
Pass to Flag. From the arc. It's stolen by Hart. Towns passes to Westbrook. And here's Hart. This one for three. And the Knicks, another three.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Washington outside. Pass to Gafford. Davis probing. And here's Flag outside. Clarkson grabs a miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Hart from long range gets the 3-ball to go. Hart's got 9 points in the quarter.
One of Hart's favorite shots there, guys. Excellent recognizing when he has the room to pull the trigger.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout. clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Clay Thompson comes in for Marshall. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Washington. New York also changing it up. Yabusele, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Mikal Bridges comes in for Anunoby. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Westbrook. Russell from outside. That shot off the mark.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Bridges misses.
Hey, I have no idea why he's still shooting threes. He's got to find another way to be productive.
Here's Russell. Hart pulls it in. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They trail by 7. That one's down for Brunson.
Well, they had a rough stretch shooting in the first half. I mean, they've seemingly made the changes they needed to make to improve that shooting percentage.
The 3 from Russell. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
He hasn't hit a single shot yet, but somehow as a team, they're getting it done.
No good with the triple.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And here's Flag outside. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got rebound number 11. The 3 is up. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Again, the miss by Dallas.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Stolen by Davis. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Here's Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for New York. It's Bridges on the wing. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Mavericks trail by 4. Pass to Lively. And here's Russell. Outside Lively. Now Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Flag fires. He's off from 3. Here's Westbrook. Hard outside. Beyond the arc. And he nails it.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
The big man, AD, down low.
Poised under pressure to produce at the right time in the big time. AD.
Booyah! He sinks the triple.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Davis. Whoa! Can't out-muscle Davis inside.
His ability to dominate games is what makes Anthony Davis a top-tier player.
Now here's Bridges. Tightly guarded. And there it is!
They've looked a little more settled since the break. They had trouble getting into a flow there in the first half, but their shooting's been much better here in the second.
Thompson outside. Oh, missed on the tray.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Brunson knocks down the trifecta.
Boy, there's Brunson again with that quick release. Always ready to fire.
And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for Dallas. 11-point game. Now Davis. Flag outside. Oh, he comes right back with a three of his own.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Lively with a block.
Nice D by Lively there. He can block shots both at the rim and out away from the basket.
Russell. Oh, the shot is off.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Yes, sir. That one goes.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for Yabusele. Flag outside. Thompson fires. Buries it from outside. Stolen by Davis.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And they go to the intentional foul.
D'Angelo Russell. Third personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
Those free throws right there now give them a little bit of breathing room.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Cashes it in!
Orchestrating their offense like a vet. D'Angelo getting everybody involved.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Klay Thompson.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
Russell Westbrook. 2 shots.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough breakdown. Dallas calls timeout. They're down by 6. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
And it's the Mavericks ball. They trail by 6.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Rebounded by Towns. Bridges. Ooh, it misses. And so it's New York winning this one. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.